currently more than 629,000 over and underage children are sitting in kindergarten classrooms across the country. This is the outcome of a latest study by the Education Ministry on right age enrollment. The delay in right age enrollment, among others, forces school authorities to put overage children in kindergarten, causing unnecessary congestion and difficulty in instruction. In most kindergartens across the country, you'll find children aged from 7 to 13 years learning with 4-year-olds. These are some of the issues raised in our latest Hotline documentary, The Launchpad, produced by MFA Atiamwa earlier, as part of a one-month campaign titled Enroll Me Now, aimed at promoting early childhood education. There's more in the following report.
Ghana's education policy says at age 4, a child should be in kindergarten. However, according to the 2016-2017 Ministry of Education's Management Information System, there are more than 600,000 children aged between 6 and 11 years who sit in KG classrooms, while over 350,000 are not in school at all. The Ashanti and Bonahafu regions have the highest over and underage children, with the least in the Upper West region. Children as old as 7, 8, 10 and 13 years are lumped with those between 4 and 5 years in the same classroom. The rationale for the action of the head teachers is to ensure the overage children don't miss out on the fundamentals they should have had at age 4.
As in what? Very good.
12-year-old Josephine Akpe is now in KG2. Compared to her classmate Frema, who is 4 years old, Josephine seems to be having it tough, catching up with classmates who are much younger than her. She struggled to introduce herself to me.
My name is Joseph Akpe. I am 12 years old. I am KG2.
Great, you did well. Let's take the last one, then you go to class.
My name is Joseph Akpe. I am 12 years old. My class is KG2.
Say it again.
My name is Joseph Akpe. I am 12 years old. I am KG2.
For Millicent Bobo, who is a KG2 teacher at the Ningo Presby B Basic School, teaching overage children is very difficult.
Looking at Frema like this, he's between the 4 years to 5 years. But looking at Josephine like this, she's older. So at times when you are teaching like this, she feels so reluctant and she thinks she's older than them and she can do anything that she likes. And at times too, she feels shy being the eldest among the class.
To enable every child be on the same page, the late starters who are found in kindergartens are thus occupying the limited space meant for those aged 4. This means the possibility of some of these right age pupils being left out of the classroom due to lack of space is high.
Very good.
This also means instead of perhaps learning upper class syllabi, the overage children are made to learn lower class syllabi to make up for the basics they didn't get.
So when you go home today, you tell your parents that you learned about the sound words. Again, sit down.
Despite the adage, age is no limit to education, it is also indisputable to say, if you start right, you get it right. Here is the Deputy Minister of Education, Samuel Edichum.
If you're a parent and you're saying to yourself, I did not go to any early grade education. In my time, there was no KG1, KG2, and I'm still fine. Times have changed. You were with peers who also never went to early grade schools. So you competed very well. But now, your children are going to meet others, if they don't go, who have had a head start. And with that head start, they will outcompete your child. So times have changed, and as a result, I will appeal to all parents to seriously consider early grade education as an important life-changing event in this 21st century.
On the benefits of right age to enroll in school are key factors contributing to the late enrollment in Ghana. MFA Atiamwa Eli for JoyNews.
So I've been joined by producer of this particular story and the documentary. The first part will be airing today. MFA Atiamwa Eli, first, great job there you did. Tell us more about this campaign, Enroll Me Now.
Okay, so as you heard in the story which just aired, we have a lot of children who are way above the Ghana's education policy of right age entry into school, which is 4 years. We have children as old as 12 years, 13 years, 14 years who are now in KG. And the challenge that poses to our education system is that, so if you have children, if you have a space for about 50 children who are supposed to be aged 4 and 5 in that classroom, and you have people aged 12, 11, 12, also, 13. And they need KG education, they have to share that small space with the 50 peoples. It means that some are definitely going to be left out. Okay. You get it. So you have a situation where these people are competing with the right age pupils in the same class. You get it. So there seems to be, if I would say, an infrastructural deficit. When that also happens, it means that the teachers, some way, you can't blame them, because if you are just starting school, then you need to get the basics. So at age 12, in Josephine Akpe's story, for instance, as the story puts it, she's supposed to be in maybe class 6 or GHS 1. And if you're in GHS 1, you know what you should be learning, but she's not learning A for apple, B for that kind of thing. What that does to you is that it delays your cognitive development. You understand? And you can't cheat nature. And that goes on all the way until I don't know how long you'll be able to continue like that in your education. Definitely you're going to delay in completion. You're going to delay in maybe career placement and all of that. And you see, you are in class with people who are younger than you. Naturally, they are going to be better placed in their future. They are at a better advantage compared to you. So that is the challenge this thing is posing. So on this campaign, what we are seeking to do is to encourage parents. If you have children who are age 4 and above, we are saying that they have to be in school as long as you want your child to be or to get any form of formal education. The time is now. The time is now because every academic year begins in September. And by tomorrow, most private schools would have reopened, followed by public schools next week. So whichever area you want your child to be, whether public, private, this is the time. Don't delay the child. The title Enroll Me Now is actually the voice of the children impressing on parents that the time has come. Don't delay us any longer. You have excuses regarding cost elements, poverty, infrastructure. Yes. Government stakeholders are doing their bit to resolve these challenges. But as a parent, you also owe it as a responsibility to your children to give them the necessary education right from the start at the right age, so that you don't deny them the opportunity or the fundamental needs or information they need before they get to the latter parts of their lives in the future.
All right, interesting. So if I'm watching at home, how do I join this campaign? Because this really paints a not so good picture of what we are having. Over 600,000 overaged children in
You can join the conversation. We are on all our social media platforms, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter. You can share your comments. We'll be having a lot of in-studio engagements. You can join us with your conversation, your thoughts, what the issues are. And most importantly, we are saying that whilst you are contributing, maybe you live in a neighborhood and you have children around age 4, 5, 6, and their parents are there they might not appreciate the essence of early childhood education. We are telling you that it doesn't necessarily have to be your child. Maybe you are fortunate, your children are already in school. But if you're in that neighborhood and you have children around you, parents who don't seem to appreciate the value of early childhood education, talk to them, impress on them that the longer you delay your children from going to school, it will affect them in the future. So it is now, the time is now. Put them in school so that they don't miss that foundation. They don't miss that opportunity.
And I'm sure in tonight's first part of that hotline documentary, you're going to get a lot more reasons why you should support early childhood education. That is, if you're not one who believes in that. Thank you very much, MFA, for your time.
Welcome.
Great
You're
to
very
have
much
you here.
welcome.